For this Sailors themed cake, you're going to need an 8-inch, a 6-inch, and a 4-inch cake. I'm applying buttercream all around the outside. I'll have the recipe for this in the description box for you guys. And we won't be using fondant until the very last step. So this is basically an all buttercream based cake. Smooth it out. While it's still nice and wet, grab some brown sugar or coconut sugar. That's also a brownie kind of color. And just press it up against the edge. Fill in any spaces as you need and then pop it into the fridge. Cover your 6-inch with buttercream, pop it into the freezer once it's all nice and smoothed out, only for about 20 minutes or so, and then add bubble tea straws or dowels into your 8-inch, cut flush with the very top. We'll be doing the same again for the 6-inch and just sticking the 6-inch on top with some buttercream. It's nice and firm from the freezer so I can handle it with my hands without denting. Take some buttercream, color it 3 different shades of blue, and then take 3 piping bags, all fitted with a 104 piping tip, and create these arches all the way around, starting at the very top, making sure the first arch comes up and over the edge of your middle tier, and then work it all the way down to the base. This will act kind of like our waves. Again, just adding those bubble tea straws, and we add these to support the weight of any of the top cakes. So this is a 4-inch into the freezer for about 20 minutes and then stuck together with buttercream. I just added a ribbon at the base of that 4-inch just to hide the seam between one cake and the other. Take some blue fondant, roll it out to about 3 millimeters in thickness. I've used cornstarch to make sure that it doesn't stick, and then take an Anchor cookie cutter and gently press out your fondant with a soft brush. This just makes sure that it doesn't dent and mess up the surface of the pattern or the anchor. For the rope, I've taken a yellow log of fondant and I've pressed it into a fondant rope mold. Make sure that it's heavily dusted with cornstarch to make sure that it comes out nice and easily. Press it nice and taut up against the countertop to help press it out. And then for the last bit of decoration, I've taken some brown fondant, still with lots of cornstarch, and pressed it into a shell mold. Push them out and really stretch that fondant mold to help them on their way out. And if they have too much cornstarch on there, take a dry brush and just brush it all off. Do the same for your anchors if there's too much on there, and stick them on with a bit of water. Water helps to create a bit of a glue when it comes to fondant. Do the same with your rope, just a little bit of water at the back, and then line them up with that little hole on your anchor. Arrange the fondant shells all along the base. You can have some on the cake, you can have some in the sand or on the cake board. And that's it! Your sailor style cake is complete. I love it that each tier has its own independent kind of beachy style. I think it all comes together really, really well. That's all buttercream as well, so it's super, super easy and quick to do. If you guys do recreate this, I would love to see how yours comes out. Hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can see it too. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.